Oh man, what up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Albert Sartucci, and I'm here working off of one phone. That's why I haven't been doing the normal videos that I normally do, getting them up there quick, waiting for Shurion to get its head out of its butt to get me my replacement phone. Yeah. Normally, I would have already had it by now, and they are really dragging their feet. This is crazy, so... Alright, looks like I'm the first one here. Oh, Hugo! What's up, boss? You beat me to the channel, which is good. But, Henry, what I do? I'm sitting here making redfish 2-3 casting leaders. Or three-way shorts. Sorry. I got three-way longs to do, or no, casting leaders to do next. But in the meantime, I'm attaching hooks, as y'all saw in the thumbnail. Craig, Georgia, what up, guys? Any giveaways? Actually, we are almost to our 20,000 subscriber mark, guys. We are probably 40-something subs short of getting to 20,000 subscribers. When we do, we are going to be doing a mass giveaway, which is pretty cool. Steve Owens, what's up, bro? How y'all doing? I'm sitting here crimping. I've been doing a lot of leaders lately. We got almost several hundred ordered for one order going out. So yeah, I got a lot to do. Daniel, how you doing? And we got a bull lumber shark. Yep, saw that. That was a nice shark, right? How big was it? I was actually trying to go live right at 6 o'clock, but I was so in tune with what I had going here in the movie I was watching that I looked up and I was a few minutes late. So, what color should I choose? Have it reels. There you go. Me personally, I'd go with whatever we have in house first. That way, you ain't gotta wait any extra time on it getting delivered to us. So, yep. Yeah, we are so close, man. And man, this is what annoys me, because normally I use my secondary phone to find out where we're at. And we're at 19,958 subscribers is what it's saying right now. So, which is good. And it's been a crazy day today, guys. Got a bunch of stuff boxed up, but didn't get it. Wasn't able to make it to the post office. I had was running around. Went out to the lake this weekend, and right now that's why I can't even get my arm past that motion right there. As soon as we launched the jet skis, they inhaled a bunch of rocks, which really sucks because we end up having to waste multiple hours of sitting there trying to get them out. And finally got one up and running, but the battery is dead on the second jet ski. So after we had our fun out there, we ended up having to load them up by hand, which was easy, fairly easy compared to the weekend before, but I was not prepared for the way I was feeling today, so I ended up going to my chiropractor, Santa Fe Chiropractic. Much appreciated to them getting me back on the road to recovery. So definitely watching out for that. But I've got to get to the post office first thing in the morning because I had like 6 boxes to go out today and wasn't able to make it out there. So yeah, that really sucks. Sorry, guys. And then I didn't even go pick up the trailer like I was planning to. I made it all the way to Staples, and I needed to go out to Rodfield. And I got on the road, the feeder road to head out there, and got a phone call, and I got sidetracked with that phone call, and I came back to the shop instead of going straight, and didn't realize I was supposed to do that until I got to the shop. And yeah. No, we have drops in stock. We probably have 40 or 50 of them available right now. Right now they're probably 18s and 20s. I'll have to check my back stock to see if I have any 24s available. But that's where we're at on drops. I know we're going to be making some more this week because I've got orders going out for other shops. 48 Outfitters ordered like 50 of every leader that they did order, so we got a lot of those to get done. And right now what I'm doing is I'm attaching my 100-pound mono to my 7/0 circles over here, and obviously when you do your hook you insert it in that way, always that way, and then you bring it around, put it in your sleeve and crimp it. And these are our 3-way mono shorts for our redfish rigs. When we do the coated cable, I jump up to a 7 or an 8/0, sorry, and we go from there. So depending on the size of leader, what it's built with will determine the size of hooks that we are using. Let's see. But I think that's my 3rd box, so once I get done with that, I should be good to go to start attaching them and actually making the leaders. What's up, Ray? How you doing? Even when I use a swivel, all my cast out rigs are the same. They all have swivels on the opposite end. These will be attached to a 3-way swivel. I always, even with the swivel on the opposite end, they still get attached that way, because if that swivel ever gets locked up, you still got to depend on your hook to be able to rotate in the direction that it's pulling from. So, yes sir, we are so close, so close. I ran into multiple people today, and while I was out there picking up the materials that I needed and stuff, sometimes I got to go out and spend a little more by buying at the like Academy and Walmart for some of the terminal tackle. Right now we got a lot lost in limbo, so yeah, do what I got to do to make sure we stay stocked up. And that is also giving me an idea too to keep buying larger sums, because one of the things I did notice was the other day the lines for COVID testing are starting to get long again with weights, only because I got to drive by them on the way home. So that did kind of let me know that hopefully we don't ever get back to where we were when COVID was hot and heavy. I mean, obviously I think we've gotten over the crazy scaredness that it originally was but I know that I don't want to get caught the way I did that year of not having enough tackle. So I'm really stocking up on anything and everything I can get my hands on, just to make sure if it does fall like that again, I am properly stocked up. So definitely looking forward to that. I am also about to go pick up like 15,000 pounds of lead, so I'm waiting on that one. Not waiting too long though. Like I said, we just melted down our last 2,000 pound block of lead that we had back there, and we got these orders going out. So I will be working late here at the shop all this week, just to make sure we stay ahead of the curve and to make up for some lost time. Like I said, there was a lot of tackle we didn't get out there, and right now we're a few guys short of where we normally would be for the amount of tackle going out. But at the same time, I gotta change the pace. We were falling too behind. So, yeah, no, that if they had 20,000, I would definitely jump on it too. It's 3 bricks. Each of them are, I think the 2 smaller ones are 4,200 pounds a piece, and he's probably got one about 6,000 pounds. So keep it going. All right, that's Sergeant right there, 102, Joe Henry. All right. Well, thank you for that, boss. Let's see. Charles, how you doing, bro? Yes, sir. The Avid Reels. Oh, actually, let me check my email real quick, guys. I may have a very important announcement for y'all. Just kind of a heads up. Let me double check real quick. Or actually, let me finish off these last 6 so I can get these out of my hand and stow them properly. Because I will get sidetracked. Yes, we can get reel repairs done, Matt. Just all depends. Because a lot of reel companies have discontinued a lot of parts for a lot of reels. So our guy will know and let us know before he actually starts any work if anything can be done. But also too, if once he does start on there, even if you decide not to carry through with a service, you know, you're still going to get a charge of labor fee, because I mean, he's got to really open it up and find out if, you know, obviously if it's a reel that can be worked on, he'll invest the time to opening it and finding out, and we'll get you the quote. If you choose not to, we still have to pay him for his time. You know, nobody works for free around here. Just time's too valuable right now, guys. Just a heads up on that. And Joseph, what up, boss? How you doing? Ernest, how you doing? What's up, CJ? And okay, trying to keep up, but I'm also trying to make sure I don't pinch my finger with these crimpers. I'm trying to crimp it down. But that should be 120. Hold on, let me get this backed up real quick. That elbow is in some pain, guys. And that's because I got 2 patches on it right now. Last push for the 20. Yes, sir. Maybe we can get it before this video is up. I'm going to go till the camera dies, or maybe till about 8 o'clock. My elbow is killing me, but that's 120 drops right there, guys. I need to make 50 bagged up liters for the order, so that'll leave 10 remaining. The reason being because our redfish rigs go for the mono, they get 2 liters per bag, and oh yeah, definitely very nice. I'm gonna go and get my other snap soles for this. Give me a second. Open up some of these in a minute. Forgot how to open them up. So, Jacked Up Leatherworks in the house, one of our sponsors. Yes, sir. So, oh, real quick, guys, have any of y'all ever heard of? Real quick. They came into our shop earlier. Durango boots. I know I've seen them, like when I go to Cavender's and stuff like that, but they were telling me about a boot shop in Cal Allen called the Boot Jack, and he recommended me to go over there to go check them out because they've probably got a larger assortment of their Durango boots there and stuff like that. Well, I was telling him how I use boots for, you know, the back, working, you know, and then just normal daily life, and he's like, well, you know what? And I was telling him about the channel, how, you know, when I do testing or whatever on tackle, gear, whatever I'm using, even if it's clothing, you know, it's important to all of us, you know, the workability of what we're doing. And actually, I found 2 hooks. Real quick. So what he did was he hooked me up with a coupon to get some boots. He's test them out, you know, put them to the ringer and let us know how they work out for you. And then that way, too, I can learn what kind of company that they have through their boots. So I'm definitely going to look at them here in a bit. Maybe I'll do it with it live here on the channel and get a vote of what it was. I was looking at their website a little while ago, and I was really liking a lot of their boots because they got some of them got the American flag on them, Texas flag on them, stars and stripes. I mean, they're just quite a few of them on there. It's just I gotta find out which one's the best one I want to get with. So I'm definitely interested in that. So. Okay, so got the hooks done. This is one batch of the 3-way swivels right there. I've got another batch up here, and that's what my daughter, this is half of what my daughter did the other day. This one, I went ahead and finished it off today. She was kind of upset that she came out here for a day and only earned $7. And yet, she also admitted to falling asleep while she was here, and all she had to do was put the sleeve on and put the 3-way swivel and put the mono. We found out the other day she didn't have enough strength to do the crimping. I said, well, that's fine. Just do a whole bunch of these, finish them all off. Well, after we counted everything up, I did the math and came up with a number for her. And so she was upset. $7.40 or almost $8. I said, well, Mama, you got to understand, I've got to make money. Like, when I'm paying you to do stuff here, it's not just me being kind. I said, you gotta understand, when you're at work, you're there to work. You gotta make your employer money, because otherwise they have no use for you being there. They're not gonna take on a worker that's not gonna produce that money. And it would be a bad thing for me as a parent and as a business owner to just pay my kids for being here at the shop. Like, if that's the case, I can be there with you at the house and not waste, company time or monies to have you here at the shop and stuff like that. I need you to be here to work. And I also had my son here, and that day he was breaking weights in the back, and he was getting on it, so he earned quite a bit more than she did. And but it's part of life, guys. I'd rather teach him the hard way than be easy on them, and then always expecting that some employer is going to be that nice to them, when they're doing, when they're working for them and stuff like that. I want them to realize that when they're there, they got to be produced. They got to be productive. If not, that employer may choose not to keep them or bring them back, So, yeah. Love them. I definitely love them. So, Dutch Heritage Custom Boots on Instagram. Yeah, mine was pending too. I mean, we can cancel it and just resend it. I mean, I guess we can do that. That's all right. I'll do the same. Jacob, do we go ahead and resend it after we cancel that one? Maybe it was just a bad connection on that day or whatever. Question, what's a good land-based rod, not custom, that's good for an average fish? Ooh, well, when you say good, you got to start looking at how long do you want this rod to last you, because good ain't always cheap and cheap ain't always good. So there's some rods out there that we've used before that were cheap. The rod was great and everything, but that's the thing. It was built cheaply, so it didn't make it more than one season with us, because the guide started messing up or the reel seat started messing up, and it was awesome at the very beginning. A real strong rod, but you have to rebuild the rod, so that's where the extra money came into play. And that's where I also, too, would sit there and say, I'd rather, me personally, invest the good money up front so we don't have to worry about it the next season. So, we just got Bonita on one banana chip. I gotta see some pictures if you had a banana chip on there, boss. I gotta see some pictures. That will be the one for the books to tell people it's such a lie about the bananas. Yeah, I'm game for that one. I am game for that. So, give me a second, guys. Let me go get my labels for these, so as I'm building them, I can label them up. did a whole bunch of kingfish rigs and redfish rigs. Give me just a second. Alright, don't have any labels, so I'm going to have to print some out. But let's see. Alright, Steve, you have a good one. Okay. Alright, so I know Tackle Industries started coming out with a rod for land-based shark fishing. There's an Okayo fishing rod as well. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, there ain't too many rods out there for land-based shark fishing that you're gonna go 2 or 3 seasons. Oh, sorry guys. I guess my coffee from this morning is finally wearing off. Let's see, what was I doing? Oh, labels for redfish. There you go, see, Bayless has got the plan. Drinking a beer while watching me. Nice. 3-way short. I got a whole bunch of different kind of labels, guys, so I gotta, yep, that one's it. I'll print that up. Hopefully there's enough ink for all of this. Let's see. Okay. How much you sell MXO Raptors for? MXO Raptors are $498.99 for the MXL Raptor. That's with MC. Without MC, it's $453.99. Also, oh, let me check that email real quick for y'all guys. I started that conversation a little while ago, and let's see. All right. Awesome. So they do have the 50 white purple. I'm waiting on another email. I guess they didn't send it to me. Yeah, they didn't send me the email. The email, I will wait to tell y'all when I get it because I want to be as close to real time as I can. HXW Raptor. Yep, yep. Yes, they have gone up. Even the HXW Raptors are $601.99. Yep. Actually, right now the 30 wides are $587.99. So you did very good on that one. Yep. Yeah, no, they went up. Everybody, all the real companies across the board went up in pricing. It wasn't just Avid, but what Avid was, I know what they were doing was when Penn and Shimano and all of them raised their prices 10%, Avid did 8%. And then when they raised up again, I know they sat there and they undercut them just because they can, you know what I mean? So awesome, my labels are there. Hold on, let me cut these up real quick because I'm going to keep making leaders, then I'm not going to have labels and I'm going to have to go back anyways and use that. Man, I must be really tired. I just noticed, like, why do I have numbers in there? And I accidentally cut up one of my invoices. Ah! Where's it at? Yep, that's proof of one right there. Yep, there's part of my invoice. So as I'm going through this, you can see me throwing away some paperwork, and that's because I did that. All right, Roger. Let's see, MXL Raptor, MXL Raptor and LX Raptor, you're going to get improved line capacity with the LX and more drag with it. We have dropped our MXLs, but it was one of the reels that you have to pay attention to. You don't really want to walk away from it. Now, granted, we have done it at the very beginning. That's how we kind of fell in love with our Avids, because when we first started really dealing with them, we ran out our LXs, MXLs, and stuff like that, and we ran them to the third bar and just over the third bar, and we heard them screaming. Well, one of them, we didn't know what it was. Chevy, how you doing? And then finally we realized that it was one of our rods, so we got on it and ended up pulling in like a little over a 7-foot spinner to the beach with an MXL Raptor. Now, that was an awesome catch for that size of reel, but at the same time, it was a real close call. You know what I mean? So we did it, but it's something that I wouldn't recommend you playing on that fact. Now, granted, if you're casting it out and you're by the rod and all, by all means, MXL Raptors will do a lot of damage. They're easier to cast, easier to handle, but they just don't have the line capacity that an LX will. So it just all depends how your casting is with bigger reels and stuff like that. And then also if you're willing to carry the weight of the LX and stuff like that. So that you got pros and cons, definitely. Line capacity and drag, weight, castability. You know, there's a bunch of things that you'll have to take in consideration. And then what I would do is put them on a board and find out, rate them, you know, 1 through 10, which is more important to you. Line capacity, weight, castability, you know, all that. Put it on a board and see which one, where it ranks out for you, and then you'll find out which rod or which reel you really want to go with. So just food for thought on that one. Jeff, thank you. My desk is a mess right now, a real big mess, because I was gone for about a week, and I was turning and burning trying to stay ahead before I went on vacation. And then when I went on vacation, I did not clean up my mess before I left, and when I got back to a lot more mess. So now I'm going to be putting in overtime for it. Hey, gotta do it. Let's see. Was that the Avid Real Shark Roast? Yes, it was. The Avid 50, somebody's asking for that one. $653.99 for an Avid 50. Oh, wait. That was a EX, not an EXW. EXW 2-speed, you're looking at $710.99. Hey, but I find everything in time. Sure. I need the 2 Avid 50 EXW. Yep. So Byron is our winner from our big drawing, and it was $1,100 and something. I have it written down there. We've already verified for him, and what he wants to do, he's going to use that and just pay the difference for the 250s. So let me pull that up real quick for you, Byron, while you're here live. I finally found the paperwork earlier when I was helping out another customer. We couldn't find them there for a few days. Didn't realize we had it filed away. So you're looking at it'll be $1,539.29, Byron. $1,539.29. So you'll just pay the difference of the in-store credit to what that is, and that's without line for those 2 reels. And if you want to go ahead and go that way, I can go ahead and start your paperwork on that, and we'll go and get those reels ordered, and depending on the availability when they can get them to us. For you to spool my LX Raptor with 80-pound Cortland. The LX, I think it gets what, almost 500 yards of 80. So 500 times 0.28 will be the cost. Unless you send us the braid, then it'll be $25 for labor for us to spool your reel. Proper reel to use Well, it depends what size of tuna you're going for, boss. That's an open-ended question right there. You know, I know guys that go for footballs all the way up to 100 pounders, and they do it with MXL Raptors. And I know other guys that use, 50, 80s, and 130s for tuna fishing because they're trying to hit those 1,000 pounders. So, yeah, it really all depends on what size of fish you're trying to target with that. All right, Toby, well, you have a go in at work, boss? John Daly, nope. I have not gotten any of the hollow core cigar in line. Like I said, I'm playing a lot of catch up from my guys not being at 100% on production. So that's why I'm going to be working late all this week to ensure that we get back on track of where we need to be. It may be a week or two before I can get any extra money to try and buy some, but like I said, I really would rely on the good graces of our subscribers to get us that line so we can test it on spooling and stuff like that. And if they could give us some time with it, I would definitely spool up their reel for free if they were to do that with their line, obviously. Yes, sir. See you, Toby, for sure. Yeah, no, I actually spent some time while I was in line earlier. I was answering a bunch of comments as quickly as I could. Every chance I get that I can sit down and look at the phones and try to catch up on comments, I've been trying to do the same as well. I wanted to go live with our comment selection for our winners, but we're not to 20,000 subscribers yet. We are about 40 short. I was hoping we would do it today, but I guess not. I was willing and committed to stay as long as we needed to select our winners today, but we got to get to 20,000, so more than likely it'll happen tomorrow or Wednesday at this pace, or it may just blow past it all of a sudden, and we're like at 20,100 subs. It's crazy the way it does it, but I definitely want to confirm. Most definitely, when we get that braid in, we will be live on the channel to do some spooling videos for the library. I've been doing that a lot lately, going live with those videos, just because there leaves exactly no room for doubt. I mean, a lot of y'all know how I am here on the channel and how I work. I don't hide anything, good or bad, on us or our gear or the gear that we use. And because of that reason, I just want to reassure everybody that's coming on that is new to our channel how we are with our gear, and then they can see how we work, live, because we call the customer, we get in touch with them, they're in the process. It ain't just, oh, okay, this is what we're charging you, this is what we put on, and ship it out. No, they're actually involved with how we spool up the reels, and or if we find anything wrong, they're involved, and that is a very important thing for us when we spool up our reels for our customers, because that's the one thing I used to hate. They used to take my reel behind the counter, and it'd be like 40, 50 feet away from me, and I could just see them just, working behind the shield, and all you see is, and that's all you see. You don't see what kind of knot they do or anything, and you just pray that they know what the hell they're doing. And I would find out that it was easier for me to just do it myself. So, yeah. Made some chicken sausage, jambalaya, saute braised. Oh man, you ain't right. Oh man, Toby, that sounds delicious. So when's dinner served? Yeah, my buddy Ricky Marks, when he'd come over, he would make some great Cajun food when we were up on the pier. And, oh man, you see him walking down the paper, people go running down to go give him a hand, make sure he didn't, you know, he can get to the end quickly and efficiently. Still double checking my work, guys. One of the things my worker was saying, hey, you didn't crimp a couple of liters. I said, well, did you go through? No. I said, hey, when you find one, even if it's for me, you look and make sure. And I started looking. I found like 2 more that were not crimped. And that's when I was sitting here making them in front of y'all, the bull red liters and big black drum liters and stuff like that. So yes, even for us, we do get sometimes, you know, maybe it was one spot when I walked away and came back and didn't double check. But yeah, I always try my best to double check all the work, and even before I sell the leaders to the customers, I'm checking them again, just because we want to ensure that we get out the proper gear to them. And we got a customer inbound, or a few of them. Let's see how this goes here in just a second. How y'all doing? How can I help y'all?
Bait,
What kind of bait?
a fish, I don't know, what you recommend?
Where y'all gonna go fishing at?
Lively Beach. Lively Beach.
Lively Beach?
Yeah. What's it called again? Yeah.
The Mustang Island?
Oh, Mustang Island on the beach, Padre Island.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this a Padre then?
No, you haven't hit Padre Island yet. We're still in Corpus right here.
Also, further down is San Padre Island?
This is South Padre Island Drive. This highway going here will lead you up to Padre Island.
How far is it?
From here, about 12 miles.
Oh, it's not bad.
Oh yeah, you're right there. So y'all gonna actually fish on the beach or off the jetties there? Because Mustang, there's some jetties there that you can walk out on and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's probably,
Okay. What are y'all trying to catch?
we just,
We're
we're new, so we don't know
the
it.
beach that we're going to.
Oh, you're talking about Packery Channel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you gonna fish the north side or the south side?
We staying
Okay,
in
the
the
left-
resort right there, so.
So that's on the south side. 'Cause
Mhm.
with it, okay. There, what I would recommend is if y'all want to play out there, the fish bites would be a great bait. It's an artificial bait. That way you don't have to keep rebaiting every couple of seconds, and then you can use a lot of the bait you catch there for bigger types of fish, which is fresh. I do have frozen bait there, but I would highly recommend doing that because a lot of what you're going to catch there is what they're feeding on. By buying frozen bait, you're taking a chance at, okay, are they hitting on it that day? And you might not catch anything. Or it might be the bait they're looking for. But best thing to do is go out there, catch bait, and use whatever is out there and go from there. So, and the bait I'm talking about is this right here. It's the fish bites. And you can see we've got on our leaders. These leaders are in the spot up on the wall because they've done limits of red drum and black drum before midnight and after midnight. Because we develop our gear and we go out and we test, and periodically as we're testing, we'll pull the leaders and show them, okay, this is what we did with that leader and stuff like that. It's also on our YouTube channel. It's called Team Hard Life, and you'll actually hear yourself on the channel because I have the camera facing me. I'm live on there right now. So
TikTok.
yeah. But yeah, no, the fish bites. You got shrimp flavor over here, crab flavor on this side. This is flesh pink, power lime, and an electric chicken.
How much are they?
$7.99 a pack, and like I said, it's equivalent to about 5 pounds of shrimp, and it lasts that long too. It's really good.
Is shrimp break?
You want to do the pink, the power lime, or the electric chicken?
Pink.
Okay. And is that all y'all needed?
Yeah. They got a car ready.
Yeah, he wanted some water. Get on.
Getting one?
Yeah.
You're at 1070. And then also too on our YouTube channel, we post a lot of knowledge and tactics on fishing and everything. Also too, don't be afraid of commenting and asking questions of like what you're doing, where you're fishing and stuff, because a lot of people will post up and help you out and stuff like that. So we're also coming up on our 20,000 subscriber mark giveaway, which is over $6,000 worth of fishing tackle we're giving away. So the more you sell, the more you comment, the better chance you got to win. So
Appreciate it.
all right, good luck out there.
Thank you.
Beaver stew. Nice. Haven't had beaver stew, but I have had beaver. Sorry guys, had to do that one. Yeah, no worries. And Byron, actually too, you can let us know what colors you're interested in. That way we can kind of get that ball rolling, since you already have a good amount of the payment here, and then you can do payments on the remaining balance. That's fine by us, huh? Like button, that's for sure. Well, I gotta say, I'm kind of both. You know, I got a little brain activity up there, you know. Ken, you're very welcome. Yeah, it woke me. I finally yawned a little while ago. Ken walked in this morning and I could not stop yawning. I said, okay, I'm not fighting it. I'm just gonna go make me some Hard Life coffee. So I went, made me some Hard Life coffee, and asked him if he wanted a glass and hooked him up, and I said it'll be a bit strong. Yep, it definitely was good. So. Y'all calling it?
Perfect. All right, you can put that phone.
Yeah. Well, I'll do that when I.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you get.
Do you know where the other one's at?
It should be. I had it in there.
Okay, then
I had it charged.
that one's fully charged. I'll switch them out. Let that one. Beautiful. Yeah, I'll probably give it here to about, I don't know, 8:30. Let's see what's up. Maybe 9. Like I said, I definitely want to max out the amount of time I got here to get ahead. Hopefully I can get.
You know, we still got a bunch of 3-ways back there, right?
Yeah, actually bring them up because I need 100 of them to do the 50. Yeah, it's 2 per pack.
Oh, yeah.
I already did all the drops. I just haven't done all the 3-ways. SC Fishing, how you doing? Oh, someone already got the. Oh, okay. Those are not crimped.
Yeah, that's one. And you watch it with some. They got 1.3s on them.
Yes, yeah, I found. I saw she did that, so I've been changing them out and stuff like that too. So, yeah, she wasn't paying attention. She was. Yeah, that was the other thing too. My daughter does some 1.3s mixed in with the 1.0s, and she wasn't paying attention to exactly what she was doing. Luckily, she didn't crimp them, because then it would have been a waste of crimp, you know. So I'm going through as I'm crimping them out. If I find a 1.3, I pull it off, because I'm using 100-pound tests when you use the 1.0s, and they get a real snug fit on there, so we don't have any slippage. All right, Alex, you have a good one, boss.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How you doing, boss? Doing all right?
Yes, sir. I'll go to Dallas tomorrow.
All right. All right, boss. We'll see. Oh, you got it in the morning or in the afternoon?
In the morning. I'm gonna be there at 5:30 in the morning.
Whoa. Okay. Well, if you need to take a nap or something before you come in.
I try to take a nap over there, but can't. We got like 30 people in it, and whenever the blood pressure goes down, it beats. And it's not a beep, beep, beep. It's a lot of beep.
Okay. All right, boss. Let's take it easy. See Bailey's, you have a good one, boss. Yep. Thank you. We'll do for sure, SC. We are got a lot of work to do, so I will be going live a lot of this week with whatever I'm doing, just because I'm going to be putting in a lot of work helping the guys out to catch up, but also too because when I do an edited video, I have to stop kind of everything to see and hear what's going on, unless it's a spooling video. That way I can make sure I get it all in there. So.
I didn't clock in this morning.
Huh?
I thought I clocked in this morning.
You didn't?
No, I already got everything set up for.
Okay. All right.
I know it was like 9:40 or something like that.
Okay. Later, Edward. Go have a good one. Yep, I'm thinking that too. More lives. And I definitely, man, I was so close to picking up the shark rack today. God, I was right there. That was my plan, was to go to over there. But then I got a phone call from a good buddy of mine. I got sidetracked with talking with him. They got another phone call and just went on my daily natural routine of coming back here to the shop to get here as quickly as possible because I knew how much work we had to get done. Went and picked up the guys' lunch today and yeah, yep. That's for sure. Well, yep. Hooked up for sure. So I got to build 50 of these. How about I'll give it to I get to make my 50, or actually my 60 of them. I'll go and do all the hooks there. There's 120 hooks that were here that I started with, and I'm doing 2 at a time, so that way we can definitely get it going. And then I will call it a night. My hair's coming out of place. No! I didn't put enough gel in today. Somebody asked Captain Eric one time, was it my real hair? Yeah, this is real hair, guys. What's up, Daniel? How you doing, Papa? Oh, yeah. Shout out to Mr. Daniel. How you doing? Oh, that would be so awesome to hit 20,000 while we're live right now. But I do have to say, guys, I don't have the energy now to do because that's probably going to take 3 to 4 hours to go through all the comments and everything else. Also, too, I would definitely have to set up the camera to where it's on the charger, so we can start selecting the winners. I'm so excited, man. We got so many prizes. It is awesome. 4 MXL Raptors, 4 Team Hard Life rods, 8 spools of braid, 2 custom knives, 1 custom wallet, a fishing trip for 4 to go fishing with us and Team Real Locos, and also 2 Gator Lures came in with 4 packs of Gator spoons, and y'all get to choose from between 1 ounce and 3 ounce, and so the winners will again get to kind of pick their prizes. So I love this. I love our sponsors working that ability to get us, an assortment of gear, not all just, something small. They're getting us taken care of, so I'm really looking forward to all of that. And definitely it's going to be a marathon. Yeah. Oh, he said I'm fired. Why am I fired? What happened? What'd I do? Oh, Daniel, don't be so hard on me. What did you take for? That will probably end up being sometime next year. That just I got too much going right now and too much to catch up with, and definitely got to get everybody trained up. We got a new worker with us who's fished pretty much all his life, but definitely want to teach him a lot more of what we're about here. I know he fishes with Jeff quite a bit and stuff, but we definitely want to, like I said before, I can okay him to come in and talk to our customers. I want to ensure that he knows exactly what we're talking about or what he's talking about. So that's coming, guys. So. Oh man, I bet. Thank you, Robert. You trying to put the scare in me, huh? Daniel. Alright, guys. I've already yawned twice. I don't want to keep yawning, so I'm going to go get me a little bit of coffee. Got the Hard Life coffee on the brewer from this morning. I've brewed it quite a bit, unless it got drank up. I haven't been back there. Give me a second. scratch that. They drank all the coffee, and I don't want to open up a whole new one just for one cup. For right now, I'll wait till tomorrow morning. The one thing about working about mono, sometimes it slips out of your hands, and I definitely don't want it on the floor over here. Let's see. Here in Florida, we love the habits for tarpon fishing. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen some pretty cool ways that they fish for tarpon out of Florida using live shrimp, big old jumbo shrimp. I can remember growing up as a kid that I saw my uncle one time using big old shrimp for bait, and you know he'd bring home good sized drum and reds and stuff. I still couldn't see it. Like, man, you know, we grew up so poor that I couldn't see myself ever using that size of shrimp for fishing, you know. And but now that I'm older and I see the benefits of using good sized shrimp for good sized fish, it can work itself out right there. And then if you can find a spot where they're hitting real quick, then you don't have to use a lot of shrimp to catch those big old fish. So, especially now with the bait elastic, even more of a bonus. Just saying. That's, yep. My allergies. They're starting to act up on me. Shrimp for fish, yep. Definitely a trade-off. Oh, what I did too this weekend, I actually, when I was using some of my baits in freshwater fishing, I was using the bait elastic while I was out there. I did get some video doing that, but I haven't had a chance to edit it, so I will as soon as I can. No, I've been eating honey. I just haven't been doing it on a regular basis. I laugh because the kids always look at me weird and stuff. I said, well, you know, eventually you eat enough of it, you'll build up an immune system for it, and you won't have allergies anymore. So yeah, definitely. What reel do you make? I have an MC work for what? What are you trying to do? Now, one of the things I can't wait to is get to Florida to do some tarpon fishing myself, because that's going to be some excellent video footage there. And what I'd like to do is do it with the underwater camera so we can see them through the fight and stuff like that. But I do know too that a lot of times when you have extra weight behind that hook, that's what they use to throw the hook. So you have to really, really watch it with whatever weight you're deciding to use while tarpon fishing and stuff. I've seen it here too many times, but it may be a little different over there. I know I've seen them use circle hooks for it. For life, what's up, us? Well, you got to decide what size of fish you want to catch when you're tuna fishing. That's the biggest one. If you're going for 1,000-pounders, then you want a minimum of 50. If you're going for a couple 100-pounders, MXL and LX will do just fine. And yes, I know guys that use MC versions for tuna fishing as well, because there's occasionally when they have to sit there and cast a lure or bait away from the boat to get where the fish are at and stuff like that, and that MC will come in handy there. So I've actually bought the local honey there, where they've got it from the local hives over here and stuff like that too. So, yep. Yeah, as it came hauling in, I could hear that trailer knocking from in here. You're very welcome, Ray. I definitely love when I do a fish fry to have shrimp involved. That's for sure. They actually got some sweet tuna rods out here now that are real light, real thin, and super, super strong. Seen several of them that are about the thickness of a pencil, but they're rated for like 200-pound test. So now you're gonna pay a pretty penny for some of those, but I've found some in the $100, $200 range that were decent. I did fall in love with some, but they're in the $600 range. That's going to be one of the other things that we're looking at too with this rod company that's going to start manufacturing fishing rods for us. We will have those rod blanks built here within the next several weeks. We're going to start building our own rod blanks and testing, so we can actually carry our own lineup of hard life fishing rod blanks. So I'm excited for that growth right there. And yes, we're still going to offer a lot of what we're already doing now because they're great rods. I mean, I'm not just going to up and stop using them because we got our own. I'm definitely going to keep that door open because you just never know. That, and you know, they back up their rod blanks with lifetime warranty too. So. Andrew, that's for sure. Sometimes got to roll the sleeves up and get down and dirty. I ain't afraid of doing that. No worries for me. So I'm trying to build 50 packages, but it'll end up being 60 because that's how many hooks I got there. I did 120 of the hook segments. So I'm going to go ahead and knock them all out before I decide to close up for the night. So we'll see how long it takes me. John, how you doing, boss? Yeah, I was hoping this live video would have been our 20,000 subscriber mark, choosing of our subscriber winners, but we're still about 40 away, guys. Y'all need to make some phone calls while we're live. Maybe we can hit 20,000 subscribers with this video, which would be awesome. I have actually used the HXJ NC for fishing on the beach. Great for casting and stuff. For me, it's a personal preference, guys. There's nothing wrong with the reel, but I like wide reels. I do. I don't like the real thin ones. It just, I guess it's because I've thumbed reels for so long. It's kind of awkward of just having to go back and forth so tight right there. Then also too, for me, it's reassurance that I have the proper line capacity that I want or need from the reel I'm using for whatever fishing style I'm using it for. So yes, guys, if y'all are on the channel and have not subscribed yet, y'all need to subscribe so we can get past our 20,000 subscriber mark. We got a huge giveaway. Alfredo, what's up? How you doing? We are so close. I mean, so close, which this is our biggest year on the channel so far. We are hitting almost 10,000 subscribers this year, which is awesome. I know we did 5,000 in about 3 months, and it is sweet. Definitely the growth is growing, and yeah, that is awesome too right there. 27 thumbs up with 27 people watching. Definitely getting it going. What I'm doing right here, guys, is building my redfish 3-way shorts, because Port A Outfitters ordered 50 bags, which is 2 liters per package. So I got to build 100 of them. That's where this is going. We've already bagged up 50 of the 4-foot leaders, 50 of the 5-foot shark casting leaders as well. And I still got 50 of the double drop snapper rigs that we got to do with Dakota cable, 50 of the mini casting 135 pound test leaders, and 50 of the 6-foot shark casting leaders too. So, and that's just leaders, guys. That's not including all the weights that they want. They want 100 of the 2 and 4 ounce surf weights. They want 150 of the 6 and 8 ounce surf weights, and also 100 of the 5 ounce surf weights as well. So 2, 3, and 4 ounce, 100 of each, 150 of the 6 and 8s, and then they want 50, 80, and 50, 70, 60 pounds of pyramids, 3, 4, 6, 8 ounce, claw weights 3 ounce, coins 1 and 3 ounce, bank 8 ounce, 16 ounce, 20 ounce, and cannonball 1, 2, and 3 pounders. So that's just one order alone, guys. We still have Clem's Marina that wants weights as well. I know Deep Sea Headquarters also placed an order. So we've got some pretty serious orders going out, which I'm excited, guys, that is really going to help us get back on track. And I know with the extra work that I'm going to put in, we're going to get there. Definitely want to show my guys that it is very possible to hit bigger numbers than they've ever seen if they're just equally committed as I am to making it happen. So, all right, John, you have a good one. Yes, sir. Yep, just on your channel. If you want to go watching T. Reese, yes, sir. That it is. I mean, I I spool reels for a living, and there's times when I just flip it on and I'll sit there and watch me spooling. I guess maybe it's me just doing some homework of is there something else I can improve on while I'm spooling and or what I'm talking about. I know with the live video feeds while I'm spooling have really been a hit, because it gives y'all the ability to be proactive while I'm spooling these videos and stuff like that. So if y'all have a question, y'all can ask as it's actually happening, instead of, you know, watching the video and then trying to comment. So and it also gives me the ability to get your questions answered as quickly as possible too. I'm really liking the ability of going live for that reason. So also too, because when I'm really swamped as we are this week with the amount of work we got going out, I can sit there and still connect with y'all on the channel, answering the questions and or sharing knowledge, and also too still put out the content that I need to make the channel grow. So definitely awesome. I appreciate that there, Dak. I really do. And that's what I was telling Ken this morning, you know, with the amount of support that we have from our subscribers, you know, watching, being proactive with the channel, it's what keeps me motivated to keep working as hard as I do, because I know that I got people that are depending on me to get out there and get the knowledge going, whether I know it or I learn of it and share it. And even if it's not the knowledge growing, but the knowledge testing and trying to learn every possible scenario that we can. And obviously we're never going to learn it all, but I am definitely going to have fun trying my best too. So yes, sir. Jeff just went home for the day. Him and Alex been tearing it up in the back, pouring weights. They're going to turn and burn on pouring everything and anything they can until we get all the orders filled. And then while they're doing that, I am actually up here doing the leaders. I will be back there to give them a hand with weights and cleaning and stuff like this. Probably midday tomorrow, or if not the following day. We will see for sure, but I definitely got to get And yes, our leaders are still in HEB. That's one of our suppliers that we do supply. And actually, they're working on another deal that we found out of another marina that wants our leaders in there too. So they're working on that. And they're definitely looking at getting us into the rest of their stores that they have. They have a bunch of mom and pop shops from Galveston to South Padre, besides the Stripe stores. I know they're working on a deal for Walmart as well, and we're looking forward to all of that. So it'll be coming pretty quick. Oh, okay, cool deal. Yeah. My father-in-law actually came over to the house today, so definitely going to be a big helping hand to getting our home remodel really going forward, because he can actually be there all day. Whereas me, it's on the whims of getting home even after a long day and trying to do whatever I can each day. So sometimes I'm just utterly beat, guys. Like, I get home and I don't even want to go shower. I just want to sit there for a bit and, got to get reminded, got to get up and, shower to go to sleep, Jeff's a good one. That he is. Yeah, sometimes I think he can read minds when people want to buy something. He just makes it that much easier for you to get it. Yeah. Jacob, what? I haven't been able to get on all, like, literally when I went on our little honeymoon, or not honeymoon, our wedding anniversary trip. I really did do my best to kind of give her a lot of priority on it and stuff like that. So I did stay away from the channel a good amount compared to what I'm normally used to. So I haven't had a chance to see where you're at on your subscribers. And yes, sir, Fort for Life, yes, sir, 20,000. We need to get it. If we can hit it before this video is up, we'll be really, really awesome. I can go home really, really happy today. So I caught my first shark, got an 8. Oh, wow, that's awesome. I have yet to catch me a thresher. That's one of my bucket lists. Mako's also on there. Salmon shark, 7 gill. There's quite a bit of them out there. So, yep, definitely want them. Oh, nice. So you're already over 116. Get it. Awesome. Yeah, as soon as I get to my cash app, I'll go and cancel that one and then resend it again, see if it goes through. If not, I think one of my banks deals with Venmo or something like that, so we can get you that money over there for that entry. And it sucks that you're having that much problems with Cash App. That's a first. Normally, that's one of the best ones I deal with. Even PayPal is trying to get me back by saying that they're going to give me a bonus for signing up, and no. Sorry, guys. Y'all really had the chance to. And I gave you a whole month. Besides the years prior to that of getting your stuff straight, and it didn't get straight. So yeah, I'm off of PayPal for a while. So. You're very welcome, Andrew. Thank you very much for that. Yes, sir. Like I said, everybody I talk to, no matter what level of fishing, there's always room to learn. And I'm always willing to learn something new and or share. That's the only bad thing about building all these drop sections ahead of time like that. You start hooking them together and you gotta unhook them, but it ain't too much. But I am definitely getting hungry over here, especially with Toby talking about that food he made. Oh, jambalaya. Oh man, this weekend we well actually it was yesterday, took our father-in-law out for his birthday to Mathis, somewhere he's been when he was, you know, it's been quite a few years since he's been out there and stuff, but he'd never been on a jet ski before, so we were kind of excited to get out there. And then we get out there, one of the jet skis, the battery dies on us, and the other one soaked up some rocks, so we had to break it down and get the rocks out of there before we get it going. So that put a hurting on me pretty bad today too. So there you go. That's a good one, Jerry. Where are you from, boss? Yeah, I was talking. Man, it still eats at me that I should have started the channel a few years prior to what I did. You know, I can't change it now, but you know, it's just one of them things. Is like when you miss a big old catch. You know, what you should have did, could have did, but didn't do. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm still very excited where we're at and stuff like that. But I just know where we could have been. But it just makes me strive that much harder to get there, you know, because I know it will be there. So, all right. Let's see. Jerry, which one do you think was your favorite out of those videos that you did see today? Oh, that would have been epic. That really would have been. Shoot, any one of those tigers would have been epic right there. Shoot, even or the tarpon or Jack Crevelle's, bull reds. I mean, that monster-sized stingray, or even shoot the manta ray. Yeah, there's tons of catches that could have done, you know, that would have blew me up right off the bat. Or even that big monster 56.5-inch kingfish off the pier on a shark rig on the bottom. Yeah, that one was insane. Or big cobia at night, or you know, just there's so many different deals. You know. It's all right. It's all right. We are on the right path. Coming up on our 20,000 subscriber mark giveaway, guys. It's gonna be awesome, and which will probably be to, you know, we'll probably hit it today, if not tomorrow, and then we will start going live with the comment selection. I know that's gonna take a while, guys. I look forward to it, but I do know we are, you know, I'm trying to rock out a lot of the gear that we got to get these orders going and out quickly. I want to hit the road by Wednesday, if not early Thursday, so that way I can ensure that I'm back before 5 o'clock, so I can ensure that the checks are deposited for Friday payroll in the tournament. Let's see. 13-footer, I wasn't in a tournament there. That one, or actually was that one for the one where I was competing with the guys from the East Coast on that, I forgot what it was. It was like 5 different teams, one out of Florida, another one out of the Galveston area or something like that, one on the East Coast. And it was like 5 different teams we were competing against and stuff like that. Hard lives, bait, and tackle. Actually, we don't have any live bait right now, boss. How'd you hear about us? Why? Well, you really don't need live shrimp to catch catch fish, boss. You can use artificial bait like the fish bites and really go out there and still have a good time going and targeting big fish and or smaller fish, and you don't have to keep rebaiting your hook every couple of seconds. Yeah, and I'll be here for at least another half hour if you want to stop by. We can talk some more. Yes, sir. Okay. Hello? I'm still here at work. Making leaders and live on the channel. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 65. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, because it's 20, 40, and 10. Increments of 20. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. Get back on here. Get back on track. And Daniel gotta go. Later, Daniel. You have a good one. Jacob, you have a good one too, boss. We'll see you. And if y'all haven't checked out Jacked Up Leatherworks, y'all need to go check them out. It's one of our sponsors on the channel. They are donating a custom wallet for our 20,000 subscriber mark giveaway. The custom wallet will have your name on it to whoever wins it. So just a heads up on that, guys. So be sure to go throw him a subscribe. That way you can check out his videos and see some prior pictures and stuff like that to give you an idea of what he can do for you. So we're looking forward to that. Yeah, we got it squared away. Man, and then it's been my truck. We've done the starter, we've done the temperature control deal or something like that. Or the valve, some kind of valve on it like that. Then I also did the brakes, and it looks like I might have to do the blower too, because we noticed that our AC wants to not blow sometimes on the truck. But I got to get my rear view camera up and running again. It just shows a blank screen, so I don't know, maybe wires are messed up or corroded or something like that. So I have to definitely look at it. I don't think it was the thermostat. It was something where it wasn't allowing the high pressure to transfer to low pressure or something like that. It was up against the firewall. The piece alone was like $30, but then, you know, after having to drain the system and redo it all, I ended up paying $180. So, and we're about 40 something subscribers away from 20,000, which is it's a good possibility we can hit it before we get done with this video today, which will be nice. But it better hurry up, because I'm working here. I'm trying to get home. I'm hungry. I'm ready to go home and eat. Since they didn't have my coffee, I ran out of coffee. And I have to open up another bag tomorrow. That would be real nice, guys. 20,000 subscribers by the end of the day would be real nice. Definitely would be cool. Okay, on this one we have some 7/0 circles that we are using for these 3-wave redfish shorts. The Port Outfitters ordered 50 of our packages, which contain 2 liters per package. They're 100-pound test. And definitely getting the hooks out of there and stuff like that. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. How is that even possible? I was crimping these as I was putting them on there. And I just found 2 that weren't crimped. Now it's going to make me go through every single bag and make sure that they are all crimped. I've been checking them as I've been going through, but right now that I got 20 or so bags done, it's easier to backtrack so I know when I'm done, I'm completely done for the day. So. Alright, these are all good to go. And I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21 bags so far done. I need 50 total, so. Yes, sir. Jacob is also doing a custom wallet to raise awareness for ALS. That's kind of what our discussion was earlier. He was having a little trouble with the Cash App, but he does also have it through Venmo to accept entries for that. It's $20 a pop for that one, and I along with multiple other subs have been getting our entries in on that too. Yes, most definitely. So you definitely got to go to his channel, subscribe, and get into that entry for the custom wallet. That's another way you can win a custom wallet too. And his wallets go for easily $300 to $400 a piece, depending on which ones you go with and stuff. So I've got one of his custom wallets here. I've had for multiple years already, and it's still rocking and rolling. Yes, sir. Got to do it, people. Get on there. Well, you gotta, for one thing, I know in the state of Texas, you cannot use J-hooks for shark fishing. So I know in Florida as well, I don't know what other state you're in, but if you're in Texas, do not use that hook for shark fishing. If you do, and you keep a shark, you will get fined by a game warden, guys. So be sure if you're getting into shark fishing and you're trying things out, make sure you know the rules and regulations before you buy tackle, because those shops buy gear, they don't really pay attention to what's legal, what's not legal, and so they just bring in tackle in the hopes that they can get it sold. So don't buy tackle that's just going to sit in your tackle box because you can't use it legally. Now, if you're using that leader and you say you're going for bull reds, then you're completely fine. You can do that. But if you catch a shark, you will not be able to keep it legally. You have to catch it with the legal means, which is meaning a legal size or a legal type hook, which is circle hook, non-stainless and non-offset. So, all right. Well, looks like we got somebody inbound right now. Maybe it was the customer that called earlier about live bait. Oh no, it's Mr. Jeff. Go and mess with him real quick. Hello, sir. How can I help you?
Give me all your money.
Oh man, he came in like that.
I mean, give me all my money.
Oh, you forgot your wallet. Yeah, you might need that.
Yeah, because I was gonna go to H-E-B, grab a couple things so I can have supper for night.
Did you get all the way in line with all your gear? Or
No, I stopped, I got, right when I got out of the car, I was like, okay, checking to make sure I had everything. Didn't have the wallet.
Shoot, man, I've gone all the way all ready
I've
to
done
check
that too.
out, and I'm like, damn it.
Because I got so used to not kind of just put my wallet in the cubby hole.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow, bro.
All right, boss. You have a good night. Let's see. Make steel. Let's see. Fine. That's fine. Not necessary. Let's see. Beans. Yes. Make Jake steel. What is? Okay. Well, I don't know what you're doing, boss. So is Jake the dog from those Bush's Baked Beans or something like that? Okay, got a phone. Yeah, could be. But yeah, but why would they put yeah and beans on there? Jake is the name, but beans. All right. This one's will be pretty interesting. Let's see. Whoa. No, Jake from State Farm, right? There you go. Maybe autocorrect. Maybe. I don't know. Hey, you never know. Maybe their parents would have gotten on there and been like, hey, maybe we need to subscribe. Oh, that's funny. Did throw us all for a loop there. We're all looking at the screen like, what's going on here? That baby with the eye all weirded out. Yeah. Get it, Jake. What's up, bro? That's for sure. Nathan, how you doing, boss? Awesome, good deal. Oh, that was quick. Jake is back. Oh man. Yep. Definitely loves the beans. Yep. Name change. Jake and Steel. Yeah, it is. Yep. Yeah, we definitely got a bot here to change it like that. So, you know, we're gonna have a million comments here like that. Frank and Beans. Yes. There you go. We'll see how long it takes him to get back on there. Oh man. And it's only Monday, guys. It's only Monday. We still got 4 more days. 4 more days before it's Friday. Oop, dropped it. Let's see. Jaime, what's up, boss? Yep, Roger and Toby were on it. Getting the bot off of there. definitely going to town on that one. Yeah, we are so close to 20,000 subscribers, guys. So close. What, about 40 subs? Let me see where we're at real quick. $40 subs is what we need. We're at 19,960 subscribers right now. We need 20,000 to start our giveaway. I was hoping it was already today, so I could have started right now. And if it took me from, 3 to 7 or 3 to 8, then that would have been perfect time to go home. So obviously if we get it today, it will be awesome. I can go home super happy. Definitely probably have a beer, crack a beer open with you, or take a shot. I got a bottle back here. Definitely wouldn't mind. Ray, you're having trouble casting your reel. What size weight are you throwing? What kind of reel is it? And we need more info. What kind of weight, rod, everything. First thing in the AM, that would be awesome. Be awesome. Yep. Also too, yep. Gator Lures is also throwing in 4 spots of 4 lures, 1 to 3 ounce gator spoons. The winners will also be able to pick what colors and weights they want to go with, so it ain't going to be the exact same packaging. They can choose 1, 2, 1.5, 2, You know how we do it, guys. You know how we do it. So, here's the Team Hard Life rod. And which reel was it? Right. I'm sorry, it's the end of the day. I cannot think of what you got and everything. The Avid SX what? Oh, you're coming in this weekend, Roger? Awesome. MXL 64 MC. Is that the G1 series, G2 series, or the Raptor? Also, is it something that we spooled up here? I'm thinking yes, just because you said Team Hard Life rod on there, so I'm assuming you got rod, reel, and line. What size weight are you casting? Have you backlashed? Have you tried putting water on the reel before you cast? What MC are you throwing with it? Matt. Okay, well they have an SXJ, which is technically smaller than the SX, but again too, they did discontinue the G1 series, so you have the G2 series, which means it's got improved drag. But I am also waiting on a email confirmation for them to give us a heads up of what they did find some single speed G1 series reels, and as soon as I get confirmation on what those are, I'm gonna let my channel know, and maybe we'll do some quick fire giveaways on raffles and stuff like that on it and stuff. I was gonna offer one right now, but as you can see, guys, I'm trying to get these leaders done. If I was in such a pinch, we would do one. Maybe we can do one tomorrow while I'm doing our 20K subscriber giveaway comment search, since we're gonna be on there. Maybe for every hour that we're on there, we'll see if we can do a drawing. Obviously, it'll probably be something small, a reel, rod, or something like that, so we can get them done quickly. So I'm definitely down for that, guys. Do some quick fires on it. I'd like to do a live one every time we're live, but I mean, it'd be up to y'all if y'all are dedicated enough for it, or obviously funding, not dedication. I know y'all are dedicated. Don't get me wrong, guys. I didn't mean it that way. But yes, funding, and it's also the beginning of the week, payday being up to the end of the week. We don't know. We're gonna have to learn for sure. So SXG2, okay. what MC control number are you putting it on when you are casting, and what weight are you casting? Leader, bait. I mean, I need more information, boss. You and me both. I'm still trying to build my Avid collection. I know I need like 19 more reels to fill up my collection over here. Yep. No, it's definitely expensive, that's for sure. And like I said, I'm definitely on the lookout for certain reels and stuff like that, but you know, I want them, but at the same time, I cannot go crazy expensive because I already know how expensive my collection is right now, you know. If I was just looking for like Patriots or something like that, you know, it'd be real hard to fill up the whole inventory of what I got if I was paying top dollar for all of those. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm trying to build my John, you have a good one? Yep. Casting at a 2. We'll try 3, 4, and if you're backlashing on 5, then you need to come see us. We need to see what's going on with that. Yeah, no, that's what it's made for. You can increase it on your own. You know, you cast where you want to. Now, obviously, if you're casting 3, 4, or 5, if you're casting with the 5 and you're backlashing, then we need to see what's going on with that. Make sure you're wetting the line before you do your first cast of any fishing trip. After your first cast, you'll be good to go. You can cast out, no worries, without having to re-wet it and stuff like that. Also, too, what size weight are you throwing with that number? Well, yeah. Then have you tried using the 3, 4, or 5 setting on that? If you haven't, I would recommend you trying that out before you're making the trip back over here. It may be just a simple adjustment like that to get you back on track. Also, too, it depends on your bait as well. I mean, are you making it aerodynamic, or are you trying to lob a huge chunk of bait? You know what I mean? There's a bunch of variables, guys. Jump start at 3, adjust accordingly, install on 3. Yeah. Yep, there's times when I still will go up to a 5 depending on how I feel or how am I casting that day. Like I told people, with the cast, your body casting, you know, there's so many variables. You can stub your toe in the middle of the night the day before, that weekend before, and it still may not be sitting right. And when you go to lean into and cast, you're not normally putting all the pressure you normally would cast if you hadn't stubbed your toe. So that really can make a determining factor of whether you're going to get the great distance that you're normally used to looking for, or you're not. So I can't get my elbow to go straight. It's real bad. Yeah, 3 has been like the happy medium, because that's right in the middle between being too light and too, or not enough, you know what I mean? So, yep, 3 is always a good number to start with and go from there. 4 and 5 just means it's increased braking on it, or increased magnetivity, which is basically braking from the inside out, which will reduce your backlash, but also too, you won't be getting as far. But like I said, it all depends on your casting, what kind of bait you're putting out there. One of the things I have noticed, that when I am casting out, say like a mullet, you know, the body, the torso or something like that, I normally cut off the belly area just so it don't create a or it doesn't create a sack to catch wind, you know, and it makes it a little more aerodynamic for me, and I get good cast out of that. So. No worries, Byron. That is no worries. That we can also start looking for the colors of the reels that you do want. Are you wanting them identical colors or two different colors? I can at least get that ball rolling in the meantime. Because I am placing an order for some Avits this week. So I'd like to get that as quickly as possible so we can get you your winnings. And also, too, are you going to be sending us the braid, or are you going to purchase the braid from us for those reels? Because what I quoted you was just the reels by themselves without any line. Almost there, guys. I'm almost done. I'm probably at 30 packages. I need 50 to be complete for this order. I'm doing two liters at a time of my 3-way redfish shorts for 40 outfitters. Oh man, I went to, where was I today? Walmart. I saw these swivels there that used to be $2.49, $2.29 for like a pack of 50. They are now almost $7 for the same pack. I was like, oh my gosh. And it was actually one of our subscribers was there. I was just looking for some more tackle because we've got a bunch of hooks stuck in limbo right now. And so we got kind of talking, and I saw the price of that. I was like, wow, that is insane. That's over 300% upcharge on that. I mean, God, that's crazy expensive. So. Who did any fishing this weekend? I want to hear some fishing reports, guys. I know I went, tried marshmallows, I had corn, I had worm out there. My father-in-law was freaking out because the baits I was throwing, like worm he already knew, but corn and marshmallow, you know, that was something new to him. So that was pretty cool. Also, we got to get him on the jet ski and stuff like that for his birthday, so that was awesome. And it wasn't too crazy hot either, you know, so that was cool. Had a good time out there with the family. Did a little barbecue right there on water's edge. That was fun. I caught tilapia, gaspergoo, one channel cat. I also caught a couple of the kind of perch were those? I'm brain dead right now. I can see it. I can totally see it, but they're panfish sized fish, not bluegill, but God, I can't even think of the name right now, guys. I'll think of it here in a minute. Freaking purple and red. Okay. All right, Byron, we got you set up on that. I'm gonna take a note right there. Crappie, yes, crappie. Yep, that's what it was. It was crappie. Real nice size ones too, guys. Actually, I got them in the cooler on ice right now. I was hoping to do a fish fry, just do them up whole with some more of the. I was hoping to catch more of the catfish, the channel cats or blue cats or whatever. You know, they were perfect size. You know, the cat was about like that big. Like, man, take the head off, take the tail off, cook it whole, ready to go. I have not seen an Akuma Makira 30 in a spinning reel version. So GTI 330 of 80 pound. You'd probably get about 300 yards on that reel. Maybe 400. I have not, can't remember. I know I've pulled a GTI, but I just can't remember exactly the size. But you should be able to go on the channel and see which ones I have done in this Woolen library, and it should be able to give you an idea of what the 80 pound will do. Sorry guys, I'm yawning. Definitely wanted my coffee, but I didn't know the guys were gonna drink it all up. I made 10 cups and it's gone. I had 1 cup this morning with Ken. They walked in, and then I went back to them. They're completely gone. Shucks. I got an idea. I'm willing to bet they didn't pull the coffee out of the top. I'll just put more water in and send it through one more time. I did make it kind of strong this morning. I did make it pretty strong. What's the worst reel I've ever seen had used? Ooh. Worst reel. Tough enough. I don't know. I got to think of that one. Worst reel I've ever used. Let me think on that. I definitely want to try this coffee idea real quick. Give me a second, guys. They didn't throw it away, so I'm gonna send the water through again, make another cup of coffee. All right, let's see. Worst reel I ever used. I think it would have to be one of those truth reels. The reason being because when I went to go cast it, when you put it in freeze pool, the lever fell down, and right here I've got a sensitive spot on the back end of my hand because I got spun around as an aircraft mechanic on the base, and my hand hit the prop. Whereas for a long time, this was a real sensitive area. So when I went to go to try to cast that reel, it would always hit me in that spot, and I didn't like it. It would set me off. But that was probably like I said, it was just a personal experience. It wasn't saying that the reel was bad or anything like that, but they were trying to, they wanted me to test out their reel, but they wanted me to pay for it. And I was like, how am I going to pay for a reel, for y'all, for me to test it for y'all and give y'all input? Like, if y'all want me to test it, y'all should send it to me. Oh no, we believe in our product. I said, well, why are you calling me then? Like, and this was literally before I started before I started the YouTube channel. They were just going off of the stuff they seen on my Team Hard Life Facebook, and they saw what we were doing. So yeah, no, I wasn't about that life. They want me to test. They need to send me the product to test out. Shoot, I've used some Zebco reels that have just gone the distance. Today we had a customer come in with a small ugly stick spinning reel, and he was telling us about his son, that he's graduating him from a push button to a spinning reel because they do a lot of bass fishing and stuff. And so with the size of the reel, I decided to go with like some 20-pound braid on there, so it can give him a good amount of line, so that way if he did hook up a big fish, because that's what ends up happening with these small reels, they always hook the monster fish. So I wanted to give his son a fighting chance on that, and yeah, that's why I did that, went that route on him, and I think we liked it. Okay. All right. Well, are you going to be fishing from the beach or the surf there? Dot. I'm going to say Z dot because I don't know what that 6 is. That supposed to be a G or? I'm going to say Z dot. Yeah. I was like, nope. I even told them like this. I said, before they even told me about paying for it, I said, well, here's the deal. I said, since it's untested product in our area, I'll test your product, but this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to use it when nobody's around, when I'm down beach fishing by myself or with my team, because they'll know what I'm actually doing. So because I don't want people driving up on me or seeing me use their gear and automatically assuming that it's good tackle, and they start going out and buying it and stuff like that. Well, it is good tackle. I said, well, I don't know that. And you can say all you want, but I'm the end user, and I will choose whether it's good tackle or not. And it's got to prove itself, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's the way that went. He's like, well, you can buy it. Sorry, I'm not buying anything, boss. I'm good. I got to have it reels. I don't need your reel in my collection if I got to buy it. So that's it. Okay. All right. So Zion. All right. So surf fishing. If you're going to be casting for shark and stuff like that, the MXL Raptors would be a great deal, unless you're talking you want surf for that or spinning for that. The Penn Battles, Spin Fishers are a great spinning reel for that one. Now, I do have to say, I've been using this spinning reel that it's called a Runkle. Never heard of them before. They sent me one of the reels to spool up here in my shop. We spooled it up, been using it for over a year now. I have not cleaned it, and it is still smooth. It's dirty. Like I said, it's dirty like all the Avets. I don't ever clean them. And it is casting. It's really going pretty cool. See if we can get some bigger reels to test out as well and see if, it's just that size that's awesome, or are they all awesome? Now, here's the thing, Zion. When you're trying to get into land-based shark fishing, it's not cheap. If you're going to do it right, it's not cheap. If you're trying to target, big sharks, it's better to go big than to have to go home because you lose your line on your first kayak. Yes, you can get some single speed reels that are cheap. fill them up with cheap line, but again, you're setting yourself up for failure because you're going to end up spending more in the long run if you go that route.